All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video, we're going to be in the 135-pound division where Gervonta Tank Davis gets out of jail. Devin Haney may be heading there, and Frank Martin shows up, shows out, and tells Devin Haney exactly what he's about to do. We're going to cover those topics because, dog, the lightweight division is definitely popping. People are writing Frank Martin off, which I think is a very, very bad thing to do. But let's talk about that in this video. All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video, we're going to be in the 135-pound division, in the lightweight division. Gervonta Tank Davis's team says, look, dude, we're back. Y'all can now all get in line and get ready to send offers to Gervonta Davis if you want to make the fight. Of course, this is going to be directed at Devin Haney, but also I gotta put in this video a little Frank Martin, who said when he talks about Devin Haney, he thinks he's gonna stop Devin Haney about round 8. There's gonna be a lot of people scoffing at that, but I'm gonna tell you right now, don't scoff too hard because you may choke yourself. Now, before I get into that though, let me welcome you back to the channel. If you are a longtime subscriber and supporter of the channel, thank you so much for your continued support. If you are new to the channel, please accept my invitation to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you can be notified of when we release more videos, which we do pretty much on a daily basis. And thank you to everybody that supports in the super thanks of videos like this. It's a great way to sponsor the video. But let's get into this, man, because I've been talking a lot about the Errol Spence Jr. Terrence Crawford fight on the videos. I haven't spoken as much about the lightweight division in videos recently because these big fight is coming up, and that's just what I'm amped up and want to talk about. I have been doing it a lot on the live stream, so please join me during the live streams that we do every day around 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, 9 a.m. Eastern Time, right here on the channel. Great boxing conversations, shameless plug. We talk about the lightweight division a lot, but this weekend there was a big fight with, there was a good fight, not a big fight, a good fight, where Frank Martin, who was one of the top contenders in the division, protege of Errol Spence Jr., fights under the Man Down promotional banner, won a fight to become the WBC, I think he's a WBC title eliminator, which means he's in a position to, if the WBC belt gets vacated, to fight somebody for the WBC, for the WBC title. Now, also, Gervonta Davis just got out of jail. If you didn't know that, he just got out of jail. So I don't know if he's still under house arrest or whether that's it and he's free to move and now he just has to go to, meet with his parole officer or probation. I think maybe probation officer. I think he may be out on probation, but whatever he has to do, he's back, and his camp is now saying that they are back in the mix. And shout out to the Rise podcast, that's their camp. And now they're looking to get the next fight ready for Gervonta, and Gervonta is going to jump back out there. Now, obviously, what a lot of people are going to say is, and have been saying in response to this, is when are they going to send Gervonta? When has Gervonta sent Devin Haney the contract yet? Okay. Let's get something straight. And this is what I want to do. This is a little bit more of an editorial video here. There's nothing preventing Devin Haney to send a contract or make an offer to Gervonta Davis to make a fight. That goes both ways. However, the truth of the matter is that more than likely Devin Haney is not going to fight Gervonta Davis next, because Devin Haney is probably not going to be at that weight class next. And if he is going to do it, he has to hurry up and make it happen very, very quickly. Otherwise, because the clock is on Devin. The clock is not on Gervonta. So if Devin really wants to fight, I suggest that Devin have his father call Al Heyman and start talking about making that fight, because if you look at what's going on with all of the other things that Devin Haney's doing and the negotiations that Devin Haney's in, he's basically right now negotiating with almost everybody in 2 weight classes for fights. He is a potential purse bid about to be lit off on him, or a mandatory order about to get dropped on him by the WBC for either the Shakur Stevenson or the Lomachenko fight. He was given 15 days a week ago to wrap up a negotiation with Regis Prograis for the WBC, for the fight for the WBC 140-pound title. Now, Teofimo Lopez said that he is not going to be retiring. So Teofimo Lopez, Devin Haney has the ability, though, I don't think he's on a stopwatch for this one, to fight Teofimo Lopez, to get a fight mandated for Teofimo Lopez, to fight for Teofimo Lopez's WBO title. The only problem with that is that Teofimo Lopez said, look, man, you about to get that 75-25% split that you offered Shakur Stevenson, because ironically, Devin Haney is now in the same position vis-a-vis Teofimo Lopez that Devin Haney fans claim that Shakur Stevenson is in with Devin Haney, which is nothing to offer and none of the belts, right? And can't tell that you can't say that he can't take those 135-pound belts up to fight Teofimo Lopez. And even if he did, Teofimo Lopez will say, hey, I already held those. Even if you say he didn't hold the WBC, he had the WBC franchise and all of that propagandistic nonsense, in my opinion. But whatever. Those are the situations that he has. And so if he wants that Gervonta Davis fight, he needs to get serious and tell everybody that's what he wants to do. Drop all that other stuff and get to doing it. Or otherwise, more than likely, Gervonta is going to fight somebody else, because that money, which is what Gervonta Davis clearly fights for, nothing wrong with that. That's prize fighting. Devin is not necessarily the biggest. He's one of the bigger draws at lightweight. Right along with Lomachenko, right along with Shakur Stevenson. If you actually look at his numbers, and the 150, whatever they said, 150,000 pay-per-views that he did against Lomachenko, it's not that overwhelming. And also Devin Haney has the rematch with Lomachenko that they're trying to make. So seems to me that Devin is the one that probably needs to clear his plate and call Gervonta and jump, and get to doing that and drop these other options and let everybody know he's dropping these options so that Gervonta can take him serious in the negotiation and it can get done. Otherwise, there's a guy named Frank Martin, who I do want to tell you this, and just in summary real quick about Frank Martin. Frank Martin says he believes he'll stop Devin Haney in about 8 rounds. And people are going to say, oh, no, there's no way that can happen. Look about this guy I'd never heard of from Germany just did. Well, that guy lost that fight to Frank Martin. And Frank Martin, once he started going to and stepping to that guy, really broke him down and started hurting him pretty badly. So I would not be so quick to say that Frank Martin, who is a very skilled fighter, also showed the ability to walk you down and hurt you. Don't think he ain't going to be able to do that to other people. And seeing as that's what pulled him out of the fire against this kid, he may do that a little bit more often. Anyway, just wanted to talk about those subjects, a little bit of a hodgepodge of topics for this particular video, but definitely wanted to talk about the lightweight division in that regard. You let me know what you think in the comment section. And with that, I'm out. Deuces.